just dropped their first goal of the year, 24-20. So that's not really the story. The story is what's the early word from Holschlag?
I don't know.
I know it just happened.
Yeah, I mean, Troy thinks ACL's intact, so that's good. You know, I mean, so a lot of other stuff you can handle. You know, I mean, it stinks out as the first match out there that happens. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not a doctor, man. So we'll find out here what's going on with him, and then we'll go from there. You know, it's not ideal. You know, you get him back, and I mean, you saw him walk out there. I mean, he's walking out with a smile on his face because he gets to go compete again. And you know, I'm sure the first thing he thinks about is, hey man, I tore you know, my knee again, and you can't think the worst. You don't know, and you got to be able to handle and deal with whatever it is. And the one thing I know about August is that he can handle adversity, and it'll make him better. And you just got to be able to do that. It's just sometimes when you're in the moment. Right now, it's hard to think about that because you're thinking, I just lost a match. I mean, what happened to my knee? Am I going to be out again? I mean, you just can't let your mind race, man. You can only kind of control what's in front of you, and then we'll go from there. But I don't know. I mean, you know, he's moving these around. He thinks certain things are intact, but we'll find out.
Good things though. Max Thompson came back to win. He's a good ranked guy.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pepper a guy a little bit more. You know, I mean, you got to give yourself more opportunities. I think that was a great attack, you know, that he shot with, and that guy's hard to get to. You know, he keeps space well, but if you kind of play their game in a way, and then it can be a tight match, you know, and you got to be able to open guys up, and open guys up like that, you can't be cautious. And I don't want to say like you're all over the place, but I'm saying you have to give yourself more legitimate opportunities. And you know, you're worried about a guy reshotting him, and like, yeah, if I hit a half shot, I can get reshotted a whole lot. You know, but you know, he dug deep and found a way to win, and sometimes that's what it takes. You know, it's you'd like to see a little bit more separation, and you know, that'd be next time. But overall, not a good performance at all. You know, I mean, just giving up bonus points at 57, you know, 65. You get tacked right at the end. 25's a match that, you know, I'm like, that's a match we win. That's you know, we're highly favored, and our guy's good, you know, but and sometimes guys make adjustments, and you have to be able to make adjustments to that, or you got to be able to really pick up your pace, and we didn't do that very well, you know, across the board. Other than probably 74, 84, they came out with some vengeance, you know, like, hey, we're gonna right this ship. They put it on our back, you know. I want it on my back, and we got to have more guys like that. That didn't happen. That was not a good performance. I mean, it's just nothing. You know, you can say some spots, but overall, man, that is a very uninspired performance. You know, I get Blackus. Blackus got bonus points in his first match out. You know, so there are some good things, but man, if we want to be one of the best teams in the country, if you are one of the best teams in the country, then you're not like that. You're consistently here, and then maybe you raise in some. You're not ever down there. You're not ever down there. So then that's our expectations of our program, and so when that doesn't happen, but then there's a couple ways we got to fight more though. Holy cow, that's unacceptable from a fight perspective. I don't care if we get beat. Like, dude, sometimes you're gonna get beat, but putting your head down or rolling over in certain situations, that's unacceptable for our program. And then, you know what, for us, then we got to decide who we're going to put out there. Then we got to put a guy out there that's going to fight. And if no one's going to fight, then maybe you just leave the weight open. Other than you can't have guys rolling over.
How do you fix that before Nebraska comes to town next week?
You get in their ass. You know, sometimes you have to. And sometimes guys decide, are they scared to compete? You know, like, what's the worst that can happen? You lose a match. Like, there's some fear out there that guys got to overcome for one reason or other. And man, if you compete fearful, boy, yeah, I think you see certain things like that, man. Like, oh, what could happen? Like, the worst that could happen, you're going to lose a wrestling match. The best that's happened is maybe, you know, you're going to win a wrestling match, but you got to fight your ass off for 7 minutes. And we're not doing that. Then we got to relay that more, or then we just got to go find a guy. Let's go put this guy in there. At least I know this guy will do that. And then, you know, for me as a coach, then I got to get those guys ready to be able to do that up and down the lineup. And that certainly didn't happen today. And Nebraska's a good team, you know. So you got two choices in every situation, right? You know, you can put your head down or you can put your head up, and and you move forward. You know, we obviously got to have someone. You know, who knows, man? Maybe Hog will be ready to roll next week. I don't know. You know, you never know with how things are going to shake. Maybe some meniscus caught. I'm not going to prognosticate what's wrong with him, but I know how tough he is, so I know something was hurting him really bad. You know, and actually, unfortunately, it was a real similar situation. How he tore his ACL the first time. He had his leg in, the guy kind of turned in. So, you know, I'm sure your mind races, and it's hard not to have that happen. But man, we got to get a lot more out of our guys. Holy cow, that wasn't good. I got to apologize to our fans that came. Anybody that watched at home, we really probably should apologize to them for. That's not, other than a few matches. Like, I've probably been like, boy, this team's not very good. You know, but I know we are. I know how good we are. It's not, and hopefully we can look back in this, and I can look back in this video, and I'd be like, remember that meme? Remember that? And then we responded from it, and that's what you got to have. But boy, that was just was not very good top to bottom.
Thanks, Rich.